Jenny Cook borosilicate glass storage set with glass lids, which is the reason why I bought them. I've used glass for many years, as probably most of you have, like Pyrex. But here's what happens when these lids get old. This happens. And I have yet to see an option where you can just buy the lid to replace it. Here's these lids. That's tempered glass. And that's the borosilicate glass. Why do I like the sleeve so much, which is very easy to put it in? You just put it back in its original shape and slide it right in. Sometimes it goes in easier, sometimes it doesn't, and you have to pull it up. But the reason why I bought this specific brand is because of this sleeve. What I have found about the ad that is very true is colors that I saw are very accurate to what I'm seeing now that I have them in my hot little hands. And this is probably my favorite color. I'm gonna call it teal. The other interesting thing about these containers is this has a vent hole. So you just, okay, let me put it back in place. So that's it in place. You just pop it and it helps release some steam. The other thing about these containers, so it does have the 4 locks on it, is this white ring right here. On the box, they suggest that you take it out when you're washing and dry it off very well. And I can say that's true because when I used to drink coffee and I had a lid, you know, obviously it's more of this shape, but it had the ring inside of it like this, they tend to get moldy. I have yet to find a way to replace one of these in whatever container that has them. So this is probably the only thing that you're gonna wanna pay attention to, is to make sure you keep this very dry, and it's supposed to come out really easily. Let's see if I can pull it out. Yeah, see? I just pulled it out. It does suggest washing them before you use them. So I didn't see on the box where it says the temperature that they can be cooked in. I do think the listing said 450, but you can double check me on that. It does, however, say don't put this over a campfire. They are microwave, fridge, freezer, and dishwasher safe. So again, it's a 10-piece set, which means the 5 containers, 5 lids. And I think having the silicone on there is really going to help save the containers so they will last you much longer. One last thing is, I believe the company sells different size containers. These ones happen to be 1,050 milliliters or 35.5 ounces, which equals 4 cups. I'm personally going to use them to store my food, and since the dogs get raw food patties, they will be stored in here, so we're not storing in plastic.